Hello, everyone. Today we're diving into the story of Zohran Mamdani, a dynamic figure whose journey spans continents, cultures, and a bold vision to reshape one of the world's greatest cities. Sit back and let's trace the path from a young boy in Uganda to a rising leader in New York. Zohran Mamdani was born on October 18, 1991, in Kampala, Uganda. His father, Mahmoud Mamdani, is an esteemed scholar in African and post-colonial studies. His mother, Mira Nair, is an acclaimed filmmaker. When Zohran was 7, his family relocated to New York City. These early years, steeped in intellectual and cultural influences, laid the groundwork for a unique worldview. In New York, Zohran attended public schools, including the Bronx High School of Science. Later, he went on to study Africana Studies at Bowdoin College in Maine, graduating in 2014. During his time there, he co-founded a chapter of Students for Justice in Palestine, an early sign of his activist instincts. His formative years weren't just about classes. They were about grappling with identity, community, and justice. After college, Zohran worked as a foreclosure prevention housing counselor in Queens, helping low-income homeowners stay in their homes. That direct exposure to housing insecurity became a driving force. In 2020, he ran for and won a seat in the New York State Assembly representing the 36th District, Astoria, Ditmars-Steinway, Queens. His transition from community advocate to elected official underscores how personal experience can spark public service. In October 2024, Zohran announced his candidacy for mayor of New York City. His platform aimed squarely at affordability, rent freezes for rent-stabilized apartments, fare-free buses, city-owned grocery stores, and prioritizing working families. He leveraged his immigrant background, multilingual skills, and grassroots organizing chops. What sets his campaign apart? He didn't just promise change, he grounded it in lived experience. Why should we pay attention to Zohran Mamdani? Because he symbolizes a shift, a new generation of leadership. He bridges global roots and local issues. A Uganda-born, Indian heritage, Muslim American, striving for housing justice in New York. His candidacy energizes younger voters, immigrant communities, and those who feel left behind. It's about more than one person. It's about the possibilities of a city, a movement, a renewed civic imagination. Of course, the path is not without obstacles. Running a city of 8 to 10 million people is no small feat. Critics point to his relatively short experience in large-scale governance. Some question whether his bold promises are fully actionable. But his candidacy also reframes what politics can look like. Bold, inclusive, rooted in service, not just ambition for its own sake. So here's the takeaway. Zohran Mamdani's journey. From Kampala to Queens, from housing counselor to mayoral candidate, speaks to possibility and transformation. It suggests that someone who looks different, comes from diverse roots, and knows the struggles of everyday people can imagine and fight for a fairer city. If you live in New York, or any city where rent is high, transit is shaky, and hope feels distant, his story says, you don't have to accept the status quo. You can help shape something new. And for the rest of us watching, his rise hints at what might come next in American politics. Not just old elites, not just tradition, but change. Thank you for joining this story. Stay curious, stay engaged, because the city, the state, the country are always being made and remade. And for Zohran Mamdani, that's exactly where he wants to meet you.